So before we start our show, let's take a moment of silence to remember the lives lost on this day.
Hello DSA, my name is Ryan, and the subject for today is a bit more mature than what we normally cover, as you could probably tell by the start of this news show. I can't go much into depth of what happened on this day 22 years ago, because it's not very school friendly, but I can say this: it's something that everyone should work together in order to avoid from happening again. Moving on, I'm going to be interviewing a few people about their experiences on this day with a few questions. So what were you doing while the tragedy happened?
I was in college. I was in Midtown Manhattan, and I was going to school. And actually, I was late to class. I get to class, and people started talking about the tragedy, and then security came in and basically told us to leave. And when we got downstairs, there was a bunch of people walking towards the 59th Street Bridge. And so I walked with those people, and then as I was going to the bridge, I see a bunch of smoke downtown, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I walked back to my house. It was like 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours of me walking, because all the buses and everything were full. It was a standstill in terms of traffic, and people were on their phones, but the phones weren't working. And only a few people were able to get through because they had Nextels, which were like walkie-talkies with a cell phone type of thing. Don't worry. If you ask your parents, they'll know what it is.
How did you feel during and after the tragedy?
Shock, sadness, anger, just because of what had happened. In the moment, it was more like concern because people were talking about that there were other planes in the air, that they were going to start hitting other buildings, which, in the moment, you really don't know what's going on. And then a little bit afterwards, you start finding out, like, really what happened. And so, yeah, it was all those emotions: shock, anger, sadness.
Alrighty DSA, that's all the interviews I have for today. My name's Ryan, reporting for Create TV, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hey DSA, so for hot lunch we have fish sticks with macaroni and cheese, and cold lunch will be ham and cheese sandwich. Hope you enjoy lunch. Now let's go to Caleb for some TV trivia.
Ryan had 121 slices of bread and can only carry 11 in at a time. How many trips will it take Ryan to get all the bread inside? A, 13, B, 11, C, 79, D, -20. The answer is 11. All you have to do is divide 121 by 11, and then you get your answer, B. Now let's go back to Drew for this day in history. Hi DSA, on the 13th, hot lunch will be shredded chicken tinga, cold lunch will be peanut butter snack box, chef salad, sides include seasoned black beans, house side salad, tortilla chips, salsa cup, and applesauce. Thank you, and see you later.
Thank you for watching today's news show, and thank you for taking time to remember the lives lost on this day.
We hope you learned something new. Have a nice lunch.